Hey guys, and welcome to the second episode of How Old Are They? The show where I pick, or you pick for me, a fictional character and I explain how old they are. Now, your poll, or the poll that you answered to help choose the next character, had a majority vote for Hermione Granger from the Harry Potter franchise. So, this is going to be a straightforward explanation, actually, unless the time turner theory comes in. Now, so Hermione Jean Granger was born in London to Mr. and Mrs. Granger on September 19th, 1979. She attended a Muggle primary school between 1984 and 1991. And now we get into her role in the series, because on the 1st of September 1991, she began attending Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, where she met Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. At this point, she's 11. She's 11 years old at this point, but would turn 12 during that school year. And all throughout that school year, the boys find her to be a know-it-all and don't want anything to do with her until they rescue her from a mountain troll on Halloween. And that's when they become friends. So yes, Hermione is 11 to 12 years old in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. In the Chamber of Secrets, Hermione is starting her second year at Hogwarts, and when she starts out as 12 years old, but turns 13 during that school year. Basing this on her date of birth, which I've already told you. And during that year, there's all the mystery of the Chamber of Secrets being opened and the threats on Muggleborns getting petrified by what turns out to be a giant snake. And the first form of Voldemort we see, well, second form. The first form is at the back of Professor Quirrell. I'm not supposed to be summarising the books. This is a summary of how old Hermione Granger is. So, she's 12 to 13 in the Chamber of Secrets. Prisoner of Azkaban comes along, and now she's starting her third year at Hogwarts and is given a time turner. She's 13 at the start of the year and would turn 14 a couple of weeks after starting that year. Now, she uses the time turner to get to her classes, because she's taking more classes than time will allow. Now, you would say, though, she's 13, and there's an escaped mass murderer on the loose, Sirius Black.
Who actually turns out not to be who they thought he was.
Okay. So Hermione's 13 to 14 in The Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, the Super Carlin brothers put forward a theory that suggests that she ages by another 6 weeks, is it? Or 6 months using the time turner? So you're saying she's 14 and a half by the end of that school year, Jay, Ben. Hey, brother! Okay. If you're seeing this, let me know in the comments below, guys. So, Goblet of Fire. She's starting her 4th year of Hogwarts here. She starts out as 14. But then again, a couple of weeks into that school year, she's turning 15. You with me here? And the Triwizard Tournament is going on in this year, and Harry Potter and she's helping Harry, whose name has risen from the Goblet of Fire, making him the 4th champion for the Triwizard Tournament. And oh well. The first time, apart from the Prisoner of Azkaban, we ever see her properly angry. Let me tell you guys, angry Hermione is a force to be reckoned with. Okay. So, she's 14 to 15 in the Goblet of Fire. We've established that. In the Order of the Phoenix, where she is made a 5th year prefect, she starts out at 15, obviously, so just like a month after the end of that school year it starts. But would turn 16 about a couple of weeks after starting that school year. About a few weeks after. And she has now her prefect duties to go along with, as well as rebelling against Dolores, Umbridge, and the Ministry of Magic, taking Harry's side because they are calling him liar. Okay, so she is 15 to 16 in the Order of the Phoenix. Half-Blood Prince rolls around, starting her 6th year at Hogwarts. Now an NEWT student, 16-year-old Hermione Granger. Once the best in her class in every subject, is now being overshadowed by Harry's greatness, thanks to a mysterious potions book. She turns 17 and comes of legal age in the wizarding world, again a couple of weeks after starting this school year. And this is where Harry starts telling her and Ron about Horcruxes, because they're going to join him on his mission. Okay. So now we get into so she is 16 to 17 in the Half-Blood Prince. Deathly Hallows rolls round. Not at school anymore because of going on the Horcrux hunt, and she is part of the 7 Potters. Starts out as a 17-year-old here, but turns 18 during the course of the 7th book. Becoming of legal age now in the Muggle world. Okay. So... And joining Harry on his Horcrux hunt and staying with him even after Ron abandons them. Well, we know the rest, don't we? It's all about finding and destroying Horcruxes and defeating Voldemort. Anyway, so in the main story here, 17 to 18, that's her age. By the time we see her in the very last scene of the series, she is 38 years old. And sending her own child off to Hogwarts. Married to Ron as well. So, guys, if you want me to go over her age in The Cursed Child, because Rowling says it's canon, even though... Yeah, just watch my canon or not canon episode on Harry Potter to get the real reason why I think it's not canon. But she is actually around, 44 years old by the end of that book. So there you go. Hermione's age throughout the Harry Potter series. And her age now, in 2026, would be... Currently, she'd be 46. But would be turning 47 on September 19th, 2026. So, there you go. That's how old Hermione Granger is. Throughout the Harry Potter series. And how old she'd be right now in the real world. So, guys, that's it for this edition of How Old Are They? A poll for the next episode will be posted almost as soon as this video goes up. But if you have any suggestions as to which characters you'd like to hear me ramble on about the ages of, let me know in the comments below also. The same suggestions can be put forward by multiple of you, but you might have your own suggestions. So it's either comment before the poll or vote in the poll when you see it up. And until next time, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have us a magical time.